In a time of constantly evolving technology, the opportunities for people who want your personal information seems to be on the rise. 3 in 10 Americans reported having had their identity stolen in the previous 12 months, and for most of those victims, it wasn't the first time they'd been targeted. Protecting yourself during and after a data breach involves a series of proactive steps to safeguard your personal and financial information. It takes a combination of vigilance, proactive measures, and smart practices to keep yourself protected. In today's Coffee and Cash video, we will be discussing some of the steps you can take to help safeguard your personal information. Step 1. Monitor your financial accounts. Be sure to regularly check your financial accounts and statements. Spend time reviewing your bank and credit card statements for any unauthorized transactions and report any suspicious activity to your financial institutions right away. Set up automated alert systems through your financial institution to get real-time updates on account activity whenever possible. Step 2. Use strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Create complex passwords by using a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters, and avoid easily guessed information like birthdays or common words, and remember, longer passwords are generally more secure. Additionally, make sure to enable two-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification, such as a code sent to your phone. Step 3. Be cautious online. Avoid phishing scams by investigating links and attachments before clicking on them, especially when they're coming from an unknown or suspicious source. Keep your operating system, antivirus software, and browsers up to date. This makes it harder for scammers to target you by limiting the amount of personal information you share on social media and public forums as well. Step 4. Use a credit freeze or fraud alert. You can place a fraud alert by contacting one of the major credit bureaus and asking them to place a fraud alert on your credit report. This makes it harder for someone to open a new account in your name, and if you're concerned that your personal information has been stolen, immediately freeze your credit. A credit freeze restricts access to your credit report, making it more difficult for identity thieves to open new accounts. Step 5. Be wary of public Wi-Fi. Whenever you're using public Wi-Fi or unsecure networks, avoid making payments or entering important passwords. If you need to access personal information online, use a VPN or cellular data instead of public Wi-Fi. By staying vigilant and taking these precautions, you can reduce your risk of becoming a victim of identity theft or having various accounts hacked. Unfortunately, this is becoming increasingly common, and I'm sure we can all think of at least one person who has had one of their accounts hacked. Identity theft can lead to significant financial losses, damage to your credit score, and a long, stressful process to restore your identity. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us here at Simmons Capital Group online or by calling 518-406-5624. Have a great week.